know what I mean? What's going on, Jerry?
Jerry, look like he's frozen.
All right, can everybody hear me?
Yes, I could.
All right, so maybe we'll have to get it started till Jerry unfreeze it. I don't exactly know where this came. All right, so I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's coming from Jerry's end, I can tell you that. But
Yeah, we'll hang in there till it get right.
Yeah, let me see where he got this at. Where you are. All right. Okay. All right. So maybe now it'll clear up for a minute. Anyway, we'll go ahead. Okay, he still froze. I don't know why I keep kicking in.
Yeah, keeps going back.
Okay, maybe it quieted down for me. I can stop it, but it seemed to just keep kicking back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's frozen. Everybody else is
frozen. Yeah.
I think everybody else is good.
I don't want to.
Larry, you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, as long as it don't kick in, we'll be.
I seen him move
good.
just now.
All right, he finally went out, so we'll be good now.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we'll just get started. He'll come back in when he gets it. I really don't know what's going on. He might get mad at me, but the only thing I can do is delete it. Because it just got up here, rename or delete. All right, so I deleted it. I'll get him. We'll find it again and put it back up there some other time. Are you here, Jerry?
He look like he's frozen.
He's still frozen,
He's
but
frozen.
I deleted that app, so it won't be kicking in. So we can just go from here. All right, this is Sports Talk, and I'm your host today, filling in for a few minutes to Jerry Green get it together. And I'm going to introduce the cast to you. We have Henry Green, straight out of Florida. What's up, Henry?
All right, how's everybody this evening?
Everybody's good. Everybody's good. And from Maryland, we got Larry Pearson, straight out of Maryland.
Yes, sir. Everything rolling good.
All right. Then we're going to have our Anthony McLean, the legendary Anthony McLean.
How's it going?
What's up, Anthony?
Good.
And we're also going to have the legendary Bruce Austin. The two Knicks fans are side by side here, so we can really get some good things going now.
Yes, sir.
Boom, boom.
And Pastor, I'm going to have to apologize right quick about Sunday. I'm wound up getting real sick.
Man, don't worry about it. That's all right.
But,
appreciate your call, man.
I will make it over there. But anyway, Pastor of Boston Church here, as Jerry said, the famous Pastor Walter Teague.
Amen. How's everyone this evening?
Everyone's good.
Hey, man, y'all see me now? Y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah.
We hear you.
Okay, cool. All right, because I don't know what happened, man. That's why I like to come on early so we can get all this stuff solved. And still, technical problems, man. You know,
Isaiah Thomas back in the league. Isaiah Thomas back.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, Jerry, I introduced it to everybody, so you can go ahead on and get the show started.
All right, go ahead, Larry. You got some topics for me? I got some, but go ahead.
Yes, Dexter Lawrence. You know, when this deal went down for Dexter Lawrence, I think it's going to make a huge impact. You know, the Giants' defense was pretty decent. And with Dexter Lawrence in the middle, and I think Cincinnati needs a little help with their offensive line, but I think they can make a run. It's going to be something like last year, what's their won the Super Bowl? They got lucky and got Dexter Lawrence. You know, hey, that might bump them up the ladder. You know, I give them a shot for coming out the East. What do you think, Pastor?
Good move for Cincinnati. At least you can see a team going in the right direction. Their defense sucked. They went and got Sexy Dexy, you know, the anchor, the middle of that defense, and they also picked up another defensive lineman. So at least we see that, you know, they had a glaring need. Defense was like at the bottom of the NFL, and Dexter Lawrence is a great inside, you know, defensive player. I think the Giants have drafted other defensive pieces, so now they have two high draft picks in the first round. So I think they're all right, you know, because they got Thibodeau and all them other guys on the defensive end. That's what you got. You got a good piece, and they, you know, got a bang for a buck. Now they got two first-round draft picks, which they can get another defensive player or to get some more offensive help. I think it's a win-win for both of them because no one's coming out of college that's going to be as good as Dexter Lawrence on the defensive side of the ball. So
Absolutely. Go ahead, Anthony.
Yeah. Hey, when you can get a number 5 overall and a 10 overall for a Pro Bowler, you're doing very good. And look, Cincinnati needed help on defense. Now they got to work on the offense so they can keep Joe Burrow in an upright position for more than 2 minutes. But at least Cincinnati is doing something. This is the first time in a long time that they really went out and made some moves, you know, and not through the draft. So yeah, this is on the surface, this does look like a win-win for both teams.
Okay, Henry.
Yeah, it's a good move. We'll see. I don't know how Cincinnati offense on this side. I don't know what pieces they lost. But you know, being in the AFC, we'll see how they do. It's a good move. It definitely improve them, but how much? Don't know yet. We gotta wait till they play.
Okay, Bruce.
Yeah, great move. I think didn't Ted Hendricks go to Houston Texans?
Now,
Did he leave Cincinnati?
Yes.
I think he went to Houston, right?
No, he went to the Ravens.
Went to the Ravens.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Instead of Mad Max, they took Henderson. Yeah.
Right.
Hendricks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a good move for Cincinnati then, man. It's a shame that they didn't get him to match up with Hendricks.
Yeah. That's true.
You know what I mean? But I think, like somebody else said, now they gotta keep Burrow on his feet, man. You know, if they get that offensive line right, you know, they on their way with the defense, you know. So I think that's a good move for both of them. You know.
All right, go ahead, Big Don.
Well, I guess this year we can expect to hear a lot from Joe Burrow. You know, y'all talk about the defense, but first thing they're going to do is start talking about how good Joe Burrow is once the defense pick up. Watch.
He needed some help. That's what he needed.
Yeah, but he's the face of the team, right? Joe Burrow.
Yes. Oh, yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
So you got to go with him. He's the quarterback. Yeah.
Cincinnati has always put points up. Their defense just gave games away.
Couldn't stop a parked car.
Yeah, really.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Wow.
So what else we got, Larry?
I got them New York Knicks, the New York Knickerbockers, up in Madison Square Garden.
You know, Larry happy for Bruce.
Getting ready to blow out the Atlanta Hawks. I mean, Atlanta had no business being up there. They ain't got the class to be up there. And somehow, some way, they took off the New York Knicks in Madison Square Garden after going to the NBA championship round last year. What do you think, Bruce?
Yeah, that was a bad loss, man, and you can't really put it on one particular person. I said that was a bad team loss from the coach all the way down. You know, because in the first half they showed you that they could play and blow them out if they played together ball. Second half, they went back to that, you know, that one-man thing, and that don't work. You know, Towns was having one of the best games of his playoff career, man. When the last time we seen Towns go to the offensive boards like that, tapping stuff in? They went away from all of that. I think he only got, 2 shots the whole second half? You know what I mean? That ain't good. You can't win that isolation ball. You know?
So is that the reason why that Brunson said, blame me, I'll take the blame?
Now, you can't blame one person. You know, they won't play no defense. You know what I mean? What's my man name?
CJ.
CJ McCullough went crazy on him, man.
Yeah, that's it. I'm going to say that. He said, blame me because CJ picked on him. CJ was taking him to the hole, man.
Yeah, but you know the bad part about that walk, I blame that part on the coach. But if you watch the game, you notice every time they came down, they put Brunson in a pick where he had to switch off on CJ.
Yeah.
And CJ eyes lit up, and it looked like he was throwing the ball in the ocean, man.
But how you gonna blame that on the coach? The coach can't control that switch.
No, only way he could do that. Or you can do like you said, he can do that is take Brunson off the court. Then you cutting off your face, spike your nose. Because you need him. But CJ was lighting him up. He was going at him on purpose.
Because they set it up that way, Bruce. So
yeah.
I don't think
but see, the coach got to make adjustment. All he got to do is bring Hard up, take Brunson back, get Hard up, put Brunson on somebody else where he won't get caught up in that pick and roll.
The man was gonna go deliberately pick on Brunson. That's the way it was set up. He was gonna find Brunson no matter where he was and pick on him.
I'm telling you, it was set up like that on their side. It's up to the Knicks to make a move now.
But Bruce, they was using Hart to hold Johnson down because Johnson been killing everybody. And Hart shut him down, so they had Hart holding him.
Johnson was quiet in the first half. Second half, he started going off.
Yeah, he started going off, but yep.
You got to remember that.
That's what I said was the whole team thing, man. Because after a while, them guys were coming down like they was in the layup line, man.
Let's not forget, Bruce. CJ McCollum got it in the Knicks' head too. He went over there.
I guess he did.
The boys too.
Yeah.
You know
He got in my head, and I won't even play.
he started picking fights and everything. You know,
Yeah.
he knew how to throw the Knicks out of their game. He was the only experienced man they really had that knew what he was doing out there. He was right out their game when it got down to the fourth quarter. So
he almost blew it though by missing those 2 foul shots though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he admitted to that, boy. He said he gonna definitely work on that. He said it won't happen again. But the Knicks couldn't take advantage of it anyway.
I agree.
Yeah.
So you think that's more on the coach? Think it's more on the coach or the players?
It got to be more. It's always more on the players. Always.
But the Knicks have proved they are inconsistent.
You could never put more on the coach than you do the players. Never.
Right.
Yeah.
They did last year. They fired their coach.
Not play consistently. You know, one game. You know, they disappeared. Somebody shows up. Next game, somebody else show up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't know what you're gonna get.
You're right.
Yeah. I thought I saw Charleston Heston there because they opened up like the Red Sea when they were going through.
You got that right.
But keep in mind, there's only one game. It's one.
That's right.
Yeah, but they let them boys hang around, Jerry.
Right.
Well, this was, you also got to give Atlanta some, you got to give Atlanta some credit. That's why I thought that this series was going to go 7 because Atlanta's hungry. Look, they were one of the better teams in the second half, and look, they're supposed to lose this series so they can come and they're showing that they can just come in, play hard. But they got to come back. They got to come back on Thursday now and take back home field and. You got to win it. You're gonna have to win at least 1 or 2 games in Atlanta if you're gonna win this series. So
hey, Anthony, you said they're supposed to lose the series, right? They're supposed to lose the series. Remember what my prediction was? If they go 7, Atlanta's gonna take them out. Atlanta did what they got to do. They're gonna split. The Knicks will probably split in Atlanta. They're pretty mad. But the Knicks, first of all, they're a good team. Good team. What happens when you have that point guard that dominates the ball? Everyone else is standing around. I was watching it. I was literally watching that game knowing that this kid right over here hasn't gotten off yet. And we got C.J. McCullough. C.J. McCullough averaged 25 points as a guard with Damian Lillard. There was a time that those 2 guys were the highest 2 guards in the league, scoring guards in the league, and you had Clay and Steph over here. These guys they were pretty tight. Mm-hmm. And everywhere this guy goes, he makes the team a little bit better. He made even New Orleans. He makes it better. So you got C.J. McCollum. You got this kid that's so good, they got rid of Trae Young, who was the star in Atlanta. Atlanta had the 3rd best record going into the stretch. So right now, Atlanta had the best record in the East. You had San Antonio, OKC, Atlanta. Although Cleveland is doing quite well. Detroit, quite well. This is a really good team. But Atlanta and the Celtics, but Atlanta had the best record in the East. I mean, them boys were going off. Are they supposed to win, or did they get hot at the right time? Are they healthy? Knicks should be able to knock this team off. But if they hang around, it's over, man. They showed you that. And now they came back. Oh my God, Knicks have a problem.
Yeah. You can't be, when you blow. They said it was like the second worst blown lead for them in the postseason. I think the last one was the infamous Reggie Miller game.
It was
back in the day. So
it was.
Yeah, you got it.
Might have been the Halliburton game.
Either one of them.
Either one of those.
The sad thing is they got a laundry list of 7-point or 12-point leads that turn into 2-point losses, especially in the postseason.
In the fourth quarter too.
Yeah,
because what's happening? They're not. Well,
they took the foot off. They took their foot off the gas. No questions. No question there. They got us all. They got to regroup. They got enough days They got enough time to mentally get it done, and they play fairly well. They played fairly well on the road. So, got to it's not the be all and end all, but you want to win Thursday. You want to win Thursday, so you don't end up down 2-1.
Yeah, but see, you don't not only have to be good to win in the playoffs. you got to play smart. And them guys don't play smart.
You got to be lucky too.
You know what I mean? No, yeah, you always need luck, but you got to play smart. As Brunson being the point guard, if y'all watch the game, you don't drive in the middle of three guys and they know where to go. Now you fall down the ball. Turnovers killing them. You know what I mean? You got to play smart to win. You can't just play on athletic ability. You got to play smart to win that ring. That's what made
Bruce, don't
like
forget
Bird
Bridges was doing the same thing.
Who?
Mikal Bridges was doing the same thing.
Yeah, the whole team.
I mean, between two guys and getting the ball taken away from him. He did the same thing.
Right.
That's a Villanova thing, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's why I said, Don, you can't blame it on one person, man. From the coach all the way down, they just collapsed.
And you got something to say, bro?
No, I was really, my mind was thinking about the Atlanta Hawks. Was like they had Luka Doncic, and they traded him for Trae Young, and now they don't even have Trae Young. So I was just looking at, if they didn't make that trade, how much better they would be if they would have kept Luka.
I think they got CJ McCollum, man, like Kendall said.
But CJ McCollum, he ain't better than Luka Doncic.
He ain't better than Luka Doncic, but he ain't no slouch either now.
He's not.
Yeah, but don't.
I was just thinking about where they could be at.
I got you.
Look at where Luka Doncic is the player he is now.
But see, Dallas, you can't say that because both of them benefited. Atlanta benefited. Trae Young played good for them. That's like Luka played good.
He got rid of him.
Yeah, but I'm saying he played with them a few years before he got rid of them.
And Dallas got rid of Luka.
Right, Dallas got rid of Luka. Same thing. See, the difference with that trade is them guys never played for the team that drafted them. They got traded on draft night.
They got traded on draft night, right?
So I don't even really call that a trade because
Ray Allen and Stephon Marbury did the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even really call that a trade because they just did a swap on draft night. They never played for them teams.
Yeah, you're right about that, Bruce.
But McCullough is much bigger than Trae Young, and he could shoot just as good. And man, he's a monster. Like somebody was saying, him and Damon Dime was a monster together, man.
Yes, they were. They just couldn't beat Steph and Clay and the boys. They couldn't beat Golden State or Kevin Durant.
Because they were two small guards in the backcourt. They couldn't hold nobody. Right. Two small guards.
People forget that. Take last year in the draft, year before last, Atlanta had the #1 pick, and this guy not even playing.
They took the guy from France. They thought he was getting another wonder, Richichet or whatever his name is, and he coming off the bench. Yeah. Well, Washington did the same thing. The next year, Washington took the other big guy from France. They're supposed to be a shot blocker, and I don't even know if he's still in the league. I don't even know if he's still in the game.
They might have been in the same draft.
No, he came. He was the next year.
The next year?
After Richichet, they took this other kid.
Right.
From France.
Well, the big guy from France they got now, San Antonio did not make a mistake with that one.
Well,
no, they didn't. No, they didn't make a mistake with that one.
They hit a grand slam with that. That wasn't no home run. That was a grand slam.
But everybody knew that before he was drafted.
Yeah, everybody knew that.
But did we know he's going to be this good?
Yes, we did. They knew.
But they knew he was going to be real good.
They knew he was a monster.
When you 5 out of 6 with threes, how do you block that?
But when you see him at 16 years old, schooling Rudy, when he got 3 Defensive Player of the Year, you know he's going to be good.
But see, you can only assume. I never pictured by seeing it that this guy would be doing what he's doing. I knew he would be good, but to actually see it in the pros, you know what I mean? I ain't talking about no overseas league. In the pros, amongst the best. And he making these guys look bad, man.
But when he came out the draft, they said he'd be better than LeBron James when he came out the draft.
Listen, he's going to be better than anybody that ever played the game.
Yeah.
Because of how dominant he is. Because of how dominant he is on defense. It's not going to be his offensive game. It's going to be how dominant.
He's a unanimous Defensive Player of the Year. Unanimous.
Right.
All right, listen, I want to move on, man. What about Detroit?
Yeah, there you go.
What about Detroit and Orlando, man? Is Detroit in trouble?
No.
Pastor?
No, they're not in trouble. But I'm surprised with Orlando. But like Bruce said, and before we went live, Orlando been playing hurt. This isn't your typical 1-8. Orlando is better than an 8 seed, man. They were picked to be either 3 or 4 in the East overall, and they got a lot of guys that was out hurt. Van Carroll's a beast, man.
Oh my goodness.
You know, but reason I thought maybe they just said they wasn't going to play because I seen Boston's 3rd round team beat the crap out of them when they still had something to play for.
Right.
Orlando has something to play for, and Boston's bench blew them out. And then I seen them get blown out by the Sixers without Embiid. So I was like, man, maybe they just done quit. But then they killed Charlotte.
Yeah.
Killed Charlotte. And the thing is, you got to realize that Detroit hasn't played in like 2 weeks. You know, and Orlando's been playing on a regular schedule. They've been playing every other day. So they're in the rhythm, but Detroit's they're gonna be all right. But I tell you what, I changed my mind. I thought Detroit was coming out of the East, but they ain't beating Boston.
No. What about you, Don?
Ain't nobody beating Boston.
What about you,
and
Don?
I hate Boston, but ain't nobody beating.
I'm just gonna agree with everything Pastor said. They ain't beating Boston. They're not beating Boston.
Yeah, Orlando had a chance to get. Orlando was as high as a 5 seed before they collapsed near the end there. And Banchero is no joke. I think Banchero. No, he's another one of these underrated guys that's just been sort of under the radar. The thing about Detroit was if they didn't get any of, you knew Cade was going to score his points, but if nobody else scores,
that's it.
Tough. I mean, they got.
Their center had a bad game too.
Yeah.
He's not a scorer though, Bruce.
He
a physical guy, but he don't got no outside shot. Yeah,
all season he been scoring over 20 points.
I know.
Season.
Offensive rebound putbacks.
No, he's tough, man. He's tough, but I think he only had 6 or 8 points.
Yeah.
No, but I agree. He's not a scorer, but he do a lot of damage underneath.
Yeah, I like him. But we talk about it's all about matchups. And it's a tough matchup because Orlando play hard-nosed defense and they got a big team. Sure. Like you said, Franz Walker, whatever his name is, he's like 6'10". And Van Carroll is like 6'11". And then you got Carter, 7 foot. They got a big team.
Better believe it. That's what I'm saying. And they got Suggs back.
They got Suggs back too.
Remind me of Josh Hart, man.
All right, go ahead, Larry.
He got the same mentality Josh Hart got.
Go ahead, Larry.
I think Atlanta going to shock the world. I think Detroit came out a little bit shaky. They didn't play their best ball. And they mess around and get behind 0-2. It's over. They're going to shut the door.
Come on, Detroit.
Yes, I think Orlando, if they lose one more, Orlando going to shut the door on them.
Wow.
Yeah, because Orlando
Detroit's going to be the first one to go down because they play real physical ball, And I think Detroit, they like to play physical, but they ain't built to go like that though.
Yeah, but we gotta see though, because like Walt said, man, them games a couple of games ago, they got blown out, man. And if they go back like that, I mean, I didn't see them play like this. I mean, from start to finish. I don't think Detroit took the lead from start to finish.
Nope.
No,
never had a lead.
Orlando don't usually play like that, man. So we'll see this next game if they for real or not.
All right, go ahead. Who I missed? Go ahead, Kendall. Did I go with my brother?
I think Orlando's a problem. Once again, as Pastor said, they are a tall team, and if they gel, they're going to pick up from where they were last year and the year before. Now, I'm wrong on this one. I have Detroit because I think I ended up with like 3 and 5. I think I only had Cleveland. I may have had Boston. No, I had OKC. I'm not San Antonio, 4 and 4. So, but I did not see. I watched that game. Orlando just bust them up, man. I mean, they were just getting down. Did you see that guard just coming in there? Oh, I mean, it was just like, what the heck? I think Detroit has a problem if they continue to play like that, because Orlando took them from the very beginning, and it's hard to look at that team playing like that and say that team is not going to advance the way they played that first game.
All right,
Detroit
my
lost
son
11
my
straight.
son said Orlando smelled blood. That's what he
Yeah,
said.
I listen. Tell your son I agree with him.
Yeah, they did.
Detroit's
Yeah,
lost
I
11
agree with him.
Detroit's lost 11 straight home playoff games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
saw that.
That is not that's
That's
a
yeah.
11 straight. Yeah,
Home playoff games.
yeah.
11 straight.
Home group.
And when you
11
see a
straight.
game, see, sometimes you watch teams, right? And they played a complete game, the offense and the defense. That's what I saw with Orlando. You see how big they are there. They're switching and matching. OKC was like that. Boston's like that. You know, even Cleveland's not like that. Cleveland just has these three guys, Evan Mobley, Harden, and Donovan, and these guys are just, you know, they got the fro.
Afro. Yeah.
Yeah, they got the fro. But I'm saying, when you see a team like Orlando, they're playing like a complete game. They remind me of like when we were growing up, you know, the Celtics had Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, and Lakers have Magic Johnson. But Detroit was that team that was like like a whole team. Orlando looked like a whole team to me.
Right. Go ahead, Henry. You got something you want to say on that?
Yeah, boy. The NBA is. I was just thinking about. I think it was the Clippers and the Denver Nuggets series. If you guys remember, I may not have the right teams, but if the other team lost their 2 home games, then they went on the road and won the next 2 home games. So what does have to really see? You know, right now Detroit really gotta win. If they don't, when they go to Orlando, they gotta win it too. We'll see how it looks at after 4 games.
Yeah, but Detroit have a hard time scoring the ball.
We have seen this before, where a team loses 2 at home, and then they go on the road and they win the next 2.
Yeah,
come back and win.
And what's going to happen is going to really show how good Cade Cunningham is. Is he a superstar or he just a regular season player? And this is the time to shine.
he did his thing. Now he went on.
Yeah, he did. All right.
It wasn't no problem about him. I mean, he just didn't get no help.
You got to lead his team to victory, whatever he got to do.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I mean, if you score 50 and nobody else can score, I mean, it ain't on you. Come on now.
It is. You gotta make your team better.
What did Donald say last week? If you got to score 50, then you got to do what you got to do to make your team win.
Score 100. If you're a leader, you're a leader.
They should not lose to Orlando, Boots. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I like
you're a leader.
I like the way y'all saying that, but that ain't the way it go.
No, that ain't the way it go.
That ain't realistic.
All he can do is what he can do. You know, Cade Cunningham.
Dominic used to do the same thing, score all these points, and Atlanta just went out.
Somebody got to lead, and somebody got to take the blame. The leader is the one that takes the blame. That's just the way it goes.
Oh, we're not saying
no, we're not saying that. But Jerry asked, was he just a good player or a superstar? He's a superstar. It don't matter if they. Yeah, he's a superstar. So that was the question.
Oh, okay. He could be a superstar, but he'll be a losing one.
Yeah, but it's not.
Well, no, he didn't. There's only one game, Don, but they ain't played in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, they say, what is it, Russ versus rest? You know, or rest with whatever. The thing is, Orlando's been in playoff mode for the last, week and a half. Detroit's been home watching TV, or what I mean? They've been doing that.
What'd you say after game 2, though? What'd you say after game 2? They don't get it.
Yeah, game 2. I think they will, but like you heard, I forgot whoever just said it, but they done lost 11 in a row at home. They haven't won in their at home arena in some years. I think it was back in Boston beat them, a while ago. They've lost 11 in a row at home.
Playoff games or regular season?
Playoff
games.
But that's totally
I think they said it dates back to 2013.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They go back a ways. Yeah,
that's bad. Yeah, that's
all right. Then let me move on.
Year.
Yeah, because I know you guys got to take off Larry and Anthony. Let's go with Minnesota and Denver. I know Anthony picked Minnesota in 7 games.
Yeah.
What you guys think about that series, man?
Woo.
Good. So start with you, Bruce. Go ahead, Bruce.
I still like Denver, man.
Yeah.
But I tell you something though. I saw something in Minnesota last night, man. They you can't mess around with them either. I mean, that Randall playing pretty good ball, man.
Yes,
Randall.
That's your band.
It used to be.
Yeah.
That's still your man.
used to be.
I had some pictures. I can't find the pictures I have with Anthony Edwards, man. Go ahead, Bruce. You done?
Yeah. Ain't much to say about them. They doing their thing. It's gonna be tight.
Go ahead, Pastor Wall.
You know what it is, Jerry?
What's that?
Minnesota ain't scared. They done play. What's this? 3 years in a row. They done played the same team. They're not afraid of him. And Rudy actually stepped up in the fourth quarter and played some tough defense on the Joker. But the thing is, they got Amp, and for whatever he's comfortable with them, he cancels out Jamal Murray as far as point wise, production wise. He equals them out. The Joker's going to do with him, but Vincenzo, he had a bunch of key threes, and Randall was playing good, man. So they're not afraid of. They believe that they could beat the Nuggets. They've done it the last couple of years, so they got that confidence that they ain't afraid of them. And they believe that's again is that matchup.
They don't feel like they can lose,
right?
And
right.
Amp said that. Amp said, "Look, we down, but we ain't worried about it."
Right. Go ahead, Henry.
Yeah, well, I picked Denver to win in 6. Like I said, I thought all the games would be tight. So I'm still sticking with that, but doesn't mean that Minnesota can't pull the series out.
Right.
They can, but I'm still going to go with Denver in 6. But we'll see how it goes.
Go ahead, Kendall.
I just think that Julius Randle played the smartest game I've ever seen him play, and DiVincenzo did so. Anthony Edwards ended up with 30 points and 10 rebounds. Julius Randle has 6 assists. They were down by 19. DiVincenzo played that defense like it was like nobody's business. I used to see Randle, when he was playing with the Knicks and stuff. Sometimes he starts to feel it. And once he gets that ball, gets his back to the basket, there's no passing in him. But yesterday, I was just surprised. I just think that I was shocked, but they beat them. No. Denver did not lose that game. Minnesota came back to beat them. That's what I saw.
Yeah, I see that.
And I saw Anthony on television, and then I thought about Anthony while watching television. How about that? He's the only one that you had it, Ant. You had it, bro. What we say?
But keep in mind, like Pastor Wall said, Minnesota beat him before, so they're not afraid of him. They beat Denver before, and they won Game 7 in Denver. So they're not afraid of him. Go ahead, Don.
Well, definitely they're gonna make the Joker earn it if they do win it. I'm taking Denver in 7 now. Forget 6, but I'll take them in 7. But they're gonna make the Joker work for it. You can believe that.
All right, what I missed, Larry? Go ahead, Larry.
Yeah, I think Ant-Man, the whole team got their confidence, and once you're used to beating a team, you know a team that well, it's gonna be hard to take them out, especially when they get you one at home and you tied up 1-1. When they go back, when the Timberwolves go home, you better look out.
All right, I got a question though. Do you guys Timberwolves too many bigs down low? You guys agree with that?
No.
No, too many bigs? No.
That's what you need.
The Nuggets are just as big.
Yeah, that's what you need.
Yeah, after Joker, and you said the Timberwolves, right?
Yeah.
After Gobert, the next biggest man I think is Randall.
Yeah. No, Nas Reed, but he ain't that big either.
Yeah, big. Yeah.
But you got on the other side, you got on the Nuggets, you got the Joker, then you got the other big foreign guy. He's 7 foot. Right. So you got the power forward.
Yeah, so Minnesota is actually smaller because they used to have Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert.
All right, okay, I'm gonna move on because I know these. We got a few more, and I know these hours gonna go by fast. The Trailblazers and the Spurs, man. What you guys think? Henry, start with you.
Oh my God,
probably gonna be a sweep. San Antonio gonna sweep them.
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
What's that soda? What's that soda that they use for a mix? They switched to Schweppes.
Oh man. All right, what you think, Don? About
Whitney Yellen, that's all you can say about that.
Yeah, they don't got a matchup for him. Yeah. I tell you what, Bruce, I like that the kid for Portland. What they call him, Downhill Donnie or whatever his name is. Yeah. He reminds me reminds me of a bigger Ginobili, man. He just throw up crap and it goes in off balance, 1 foot. You remind me of Ginobili, man.
Yeah, but they got a pretty good team over there.
Young team, man.
You know, they got Scoot Henderson. He was hurt a good part of the year.
Yeah.
And he's back playing pretty good now.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna win. They're not gonna win.
No, they ain't gonna win. No.
What you think, guys? San Antonio and
San Antonio got too much firepower, and they got the man. Ain't nobody gonna stop Wemby. Wemby has his way, especially on defense. There ain't too much you can do with him. And besides that, they're just a much better team than
they are a better team because San Antonio look good. Them and the OKC look real good. Go ahead, Don. Did I get you already?
No, I think you missed
me.
Kendall.
Yeah, I'll get both of y'all. Go ahead. I got you already, Don, too?
No, you got me.
All right, go ahead, Kendall. I'm sorry.
His name was Denis Avdija. That was a dude on Portland. He looked real
downhill,
good.
Danny.
But listen, David Robinson and Tim Duncan saw somebody that is even better than they were. That says a lot. That boy was putting it between the legs, going coast to coast, pulling up 5 for 6 from 3, blocking everything. Have we ever seen a playoff debut like that? Was Michael Jordan's 49?
In his first playoff game. Playoff game.
Was Michael Jordan's 49 his first playoff game? I think he made it to the playoffs his first year. I don't know. But anyway, his first playoff game, that was spectacular. Never seen anything like that. Yeah.
I've seen guys get ready to shoot a jumper in the corner, man. And he ran out there and they pulled up and passed it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You see how he just wrecks everything, man. That kid is out there hustling.
Well, first of all, we know that the Thunder is going to beat the Suns. We know that.
Yeah.
Do you think San Antonio playing the best ball in the West right now? Would you say
yes.
That one game?
In the West?
I mean, OKC playing good too now.
Yeah, but San Antonio's got them 4-1 in the regular season.
Regular season, though. That don't mean that.
Regular season.
Wemby is the difference.
Didn't you just say Minnesota is not scared of Denver because they beat them?
Right.
Same as
but you see, last year Boston beat the Knicks all season long, regular season too, and the Knicks knocked them out. So
right.
That's true. That's true.
Yes,
but I love to see that matchup though with San Antonio and OKC.
But that's going to happen, I believe.
I believe it's going to happen.
And great to see it, man, because OKC tough, man. I'm really watching them, man, and they tough one.
All right. We know Boston going to beat the 76ers. That's not
geez. I think the only two series that we know is already over is that 76ers and Boston team. Their B team could beat that 76ers team.
What about them Lakers?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, but see, they got to put some respect on LeBron's name now.
Oh, no doubt. But
you know what I mean?
I think, Bruce, I think they set that up, man. I think they didn't want the Lakers to get swept, so they said, okay, we ain't going to play KD.
I was
LeBron can't get a break at all, you know?
No, LeBron did his thing, man. You can't let a 40-year-old man come out and get almost triple-double in the first half.
They didn't let him, man. He's LeBron James, man.
Yeah, but if you look at that game, go ahead, Don.
Go ahead. I feel that's a cheap shot the pastor giving LeBron James. That's a cheap shot saying they set him up. Though. Come on. That's a cheap shot there, man.
I can see that. I can see that. You know?
Guys, I gotta go.
All right, God bless you, man.
If you look at that game, that offense looked better with LeBron running it than it did with Luka running it.
Oh, no doubt, because Luka holds the ball. Yeah, Luka hogs the ball, no doubt. It definitely looked better. And Kennard is a pure shooter. He like Steve Kerr. You know, he just like gives it. You drive, kick it to me. He's probably the best shooter they've had in a long time, man.
Better believe it. I've seen him do damage over.
No, he can shoot it. He can't hold nobody, but he can shoot it.
Yes, he can.
But I'm hearing that Kevin Durant might not play game 2. Y'all hear that or what?
Yeah, it might not.
It's a game decision.
Yeah.
Know what they were saying too, Jerry? Though the good thing is, if it is a good thing, you know, Houston's playing on the road, so they're gonna go home. If Durant comes back, game 3 and 4 at home, it's 2-2. You know, so if the Lakers were playing in Houston and they end up winning out there in Houston and came back to LA, for 2 games, they'd be in trouble. But the series don't start until you win the home team lose a game. So
Right.
Yeah.
What's the chance of Luka coming back though? Because he's had a pull hamstring, right? Well,
Luka.
His chance to come back for the.
He ain't coming back. Not in this series. AR is not coming back either.
I'm not worried about it. I know he's not coming. Austin Reeves, but they said Luka, he's a pull hamstring, and he's getting all the treatment he can. But we're talking about if the series go like Game 6 or something like that. His chance to come back is slim, right? Or none, like Bruce says, slim and none.
Yeah, I don't think so. If they can somehow get past Houston, he'll be back for the next one.
Yeah.
Next one.
It don't make sense because we seen what happened to my man there in Boston. You got them kind of injuries. You don't want to come back too fast and aggravate it right over again. Then you'll be out even longer.
No, you aggravate another part of your body with the hamstring. Like what happened to Kobe, what happened to Durant, they had calf strains. And the next the calf strain led to the ankle injuries in Golden State and whatever. When you have a hamstring injury and you're running, your leg is not producing like the other leg is. So guess what? The other parts of the body are going to try to work harder. And
Absolutely.
in basketball, you extend yourself. You pull a hamstring, next you rip the calf muscle,
It's like changing one headlight.
Yeah.
Right, so it's
make the other one weaker.
It's best for Luka to sit out. Go ahead, Henry. What you want to make a comment on the Lakers?
Yeah, well, with Houston, their whole problem is they didn't have no scoring, but that's where they brought Kevin Durant. And the longer he stays out, it just makes it better for the Lakers. So we'll just have to see. I don't know how bad. I know in Game 1 when he was doing warm up, you can see he was limping. I don't know if he was playing or, but he was limping. So, but it really Houston all falls on Kevin Durant's shoulder. Because that was the whole reason why he came to Houston. Because they could play defense, but them guys cannot score.
Yeah,
right.
But don't forget, they had that young boy. They had that young boy Jalen Green, but they gave up on him. They thought they would come out better with Kevin Durant. But Jalen
Green's too inconsistent. You see what he just did last week. Yeah, he's too inconsistent. He takes bad shots. Like he did with Golden State last year. He got 30 in Game 1, and I don't know if he scored 30 the rest of the series.
Yeah, that's why they figured they move a little better with Kevin, but he could score, but he's very inconsistent.
Mm.
So basically, even at this age, he's still better than 95% of the league. Talking about LeBron James, you guys agree with that?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Who you going to take over him? Who you going to take over him?
No, I'm gonna ask you guys. I'm not taking nobody over him because, as far as I'm concerned, he's the man. To be playing at the age 41 and he's playing,
right.
Because even if Kevin Durant come back, he's gonna neutralize Kevin Durant.
Still playing bully ball.
Yeah, he's gonna play harder. He's gonna play even harder if Kevin Durant come back. I'm not saying that he could beat him, but I mean, it will be good. We'll be good, man.
Yeah, you want to see Kevin out there though. You want to see the top guys out there. Don't tie my hand behind my back.
I don't want to see him out there because I want the Lakers to go to the next round.
I still think they can beat Houston with Kevin Durant, though.
No, I don't think so.
Kevin Durant's only one guy.
LeBron's only one guy. You saying the same thing?
Yeah,
that's true. But
if they cancel each other out, just being realistic. Now, listen to this now, Jerry. Do you know that AR and Doncic was the highest scoring duel in the NBA this year?
Yep.
So even Durant is good, but with Doncic and AR, they're missing 57 points, 56 points, I think it is. They were the highest scoring duel in the NBA this year. So you got that whole thing out. They just got Kevin Durant out.
Right.
Yeah, but don't forget one man. Take a man as powerful as Kevin Durant. When he's in the lineup, he take the pressure off 2 or 3 people.
Exactly. That's what I mean. That's why he's coming back. They're gonna have confidence. They're gonna
Right.
They have, and like Sengun's he's an all-star. He done disappeared 2 years in a row in the playoffs. He didn't do nothing against the Lakers. He was supposed to kill Eaton. He should have got 50. He didn't do nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And last year, same thing. He couldn't even make a layup. Slammed the ball. I mean, what's wrong with you, man?
You guys
7 feet. He's doing layups.
Have you guys talked about Kevin Durant that was 10 years ago? That played with Golden State when he was out there. I'll say But Kevin Durant, I mean, he's bad knee. He's all banged up, and he missed a lot of jump shots.
He was still playing good. But I agree with what Walt just said. I mean, it wasn't only because Kevin Durant was out. Sengun had a terrible game.
Terrible game.
You know, I forgot all about it. I forgot he was on the team till you done.
And he an all-star, man.
Right.
Yeah.
He used to get in his groove and dominate.
Yeah.
No Kevin Durant, round 1. Wow. I mean, I hope he played tonight, though. This is the game time decision, you say, Henry?
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as I know. Yeah.
You know what that means? He's not playing then. Because if he's playing, they'll already say he's playing.
Well, maybe they want to surprise everybody.
Yeah, probably a lot of things like this, they make a game time decision.
But they saying a sore knee. A sore knee, you can put some ice on that and come back.
Right. He's probably in that ice tub right now.
Why didn't they put ice on it for game 1 then? If that's all you can do?
Well, they did probably put ice on it, but they still got to maybe do 2 or 3 games with ice on it before.
When it's fresh like that, you got to
set
settle
it
down.
Like a torn something, or torn this, or torn that. Just a sore knee. He could come back.
All right. What about Cleveland and the Raptors, man? What do you guys think about that?
They switched to sweat.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
How good is Cleveland then?
Very good.
Very good.
Where you put Cleveland at among with Boston?
Cleveland and Boston, Eastern Conference Finals.
Boston tough, man. I mean,
Boston tough, man.
Yes, sir. I mean, Cleveland,
you look how good Boston was without, Tatum. And now Tatum came back like he didn't even miss a beat. And you still got Jaylen Brown. Boston.
Yeah,
Boston to me right now is the team to beat.
They got a problem. Yeah, everyone has a problem with Boston.
So did Cleveland get any better with James Harden or what?
Yep.
Definitely.
It
definitely got better.
Yeah, I think so.
James Harden said, y'all better put some respect on his name.
Yeah.
He's got to be one of the most adaptable players ever.
Huh?
He's got to be one of the most adaptable players ever. He does what it takes to win, just doesn't show up in the playoffs, although he showed up in this one so far.
Well, Donovan Mitchell really was the man that showed up. So
yeah, but I'm saying, Harden got a bunch of assists and he got his 25. All 3 of them. Evan Mobley, he got 25. 3 of them had 25 points.
We expect that, but my point is he ain't got to lead the team now. He got Donovan Mitchell.
You're exactly right. Yeah,
right.
That's Donovan's team. Yeah. That's Donovan's team.
Yeah, for sure.
But can you do that against Boston? James Harden and Donovan Mitchell? Can they? No.
If Donovan lead them, James Harden.
Who's gonna hold? Who's Harden gonna hold? What the heck, man?
I mean,
look, Pritchard a monster, boy.
No, Harden
who's he gonna hold?
He got to be an offensive man.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, we'll see. Like I said, I mean,
it'd be a good matchup, but Boston.
But you know what it is, Bruce? Man, Boston shoots so many threes. They shoot threes. Everybody guys you don't even know their name. The guy from the Spanish guy and the guy with the curly afro, the guy with no hair. They all come in and they all make threes.
And what? I thought it was White that was shooting. That was the other dude. I said, where he come from?
That's what I'm talking about. All of them, Bruce. All of them.
You said the guy that don't have no hair?
Yeah.
It looked like Charlie Villanueva.
Yeah, right. Like my man, they
was White shoot. I said, where this guy? And he
all of them. And they're one of those teams. You gotta give their coach a lot of credit because when you lost that guy, when they lost Tatum, I thought they were gonna be, in the lottery. I thought they was gonna be in the play-in tournament. And man, they played well without him. So you gotta give the coach a lot of credit for that.
All their guys. Everyone remember Rafer Alston, Skip to my little. It just reminded me of what he said. Yeah. When he said he was the only one that made it out of the and one, mixtape, and everyone else was good. Yeah. He said, well, the only thing that's different between me and these guys in the NBA, he said, everybody can shoot. Although a lot of them don't do it in the game, everybody can shoot. It just made me think of what he said. I want to find that interview. He says, the only thing, he said, everybody's good. He says, one thing about the NBA, you leave anybody open, and everybody's capable of making a shot. I'm wondering about that now.
Yeah, but see, there's a lot of guys was in the N1, but they can't play organized ball.
Right.
See, that's what make the difference.
Yeah.
You get out there and do all them tricks, but when it comes to a team concept.
What's the big guy's name, Bruce? In N1, the big guy.
Escalade.
Yeah.
Do you know he's Mark Jackson's brother?
Yeah,
yes, I did.
He passed away.
Oh wow.
That's Mark Jackson, brother, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All right.
He was pretty mobile for his weight.
Very
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the Suns and the Thunder, man. We got a few more minutes. We know this Thunder going to beat them. You know, Devin Booker because they play good against Golden State. They beat Steph. They knocked Steph out. All right, the greatest shooter of all time. They knocked him out. How many games you think that'll go? It'll be a sweep?
Sweep. I think it's a sweep.
Get the broom.
I think it's a sweep. I think we all agree on that. But Jerry, I want to piggyback on that. What about Golden State if everybody's healthy? I mean, I didn't know that the Unicorn was on their team now. I mean, if that whole team is healthy, Porzingis, you got Butler, Porzingis, Horford, and Draymond Green, and the kid with the curly hair. They got a good team if everybody.
Don't you have Gary Payton Jr.?
Gary Payton Jr. He just plays tough defense. But I mean, if that team is healthy next year, they're gonna be a problem.
But Walker, let me ask you a question though. Now, when Draymond and Steph and them guys were in their heyday playing, they used to pass that ball around, and they had a system that it was hard to beat them. It wasn't that them guys are all that great. The system that Steve Kerr had, and that ball to move around where somebody had an open shot. Can these players that he got now do the same thing them guys did back then, or they just got a bunch of good guys that got good names, but can they play that same type of ball that Steve Kerr wants them to play? What do you think?
Well, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't know, but they got a lot. He got a lot of talent now. Back there, they was almost playing like that. They was playing like Princeton, the Princeton offense. Yeah. You know, they're doing a lot of back cuts and moving around, running around, and that's how they play. So if you had the great sharpshooters, you know, Clay, the Splash Brothers, they draw the defense all the way out, and then you got the other guys cutting back door. So you know, which one do you do? Do I go all the way out and play them half court, or do I leave the guys to cut to the basket, or do I play under the basket, pack it in, and let them drain threes from half court? So it was one of them things.
Jimmy Butler is more of a one-on-one player. He's more
one-on-one. Yeah.
The ball, you go one-on-one. Go ahead, Don. You want to say something? I'll go around.
Well, basically, I understand what Pastor's saying about the Warriors, but they're still going to be an old team at the end of the night. You know,
you just praising LeBron. He's 41. He old.
Yeah, well, all them guys ain't gonna be no LeBron James. We already know that. And those guys are real. Come on, Porzingis prone to getting hurt. Now,
that's true.
Getting hurt. Steph prone to get hurt now. So your chances of them guys staying healthy all season are not good.
No, I know, but I'm just saying because you look at them on paper. When I saw Porzingis, I said, "Wow, I didn't realize he was over there." But you know about them, Don? They got those other kids coming off the bench that are good. What's the kid's Kendall name? With the afro, the mixed kid from Stanford.
Yeah, Prosinski, right?
Prosinski, yeah, he's pretty good.
And I'll read some today. Let me go Henry and Kendall too and Bruce. I'll read some today that Steve Kerr might be stepping down too.
Okay.
Yeah, because even if you saw the clip when he was hugging Draymond and Steph when they lost, you know, he was congratulating them and all that. To me, that was something like a farewell. Because they ain't the first time you guys ever lost. You know.
But he was saying, Steve Kerr was saying that after this year, he don't know if they're gonna break the team up, whether he's gonna be there or not.
Right.
So I guess they treated it like that. So you know, with the age, you gotta look for this now.
Right. Because Draymond, he's about ready to retire. Go ahead, bro, and I'll go with Kendall.
Yeah, well, as far as what Wolf said, on paper, if you look at the guys that he got with the style, long as with Steph and Draymond, they can still run that system, even though the other guys may not run around like the way Steph does, but they are getting older. So it would be like for a season, if everybody's healthy, they got a shot. But as far as next year, it might be their last year, maybe together. You know, we'll see what they do because I don't know where they are with Jimmy Butler. I don't know if they signed him on a long time.
Yeah, they said they want him back.
But yeah, because he's got to be like 36. He's up there.
He's up there.
Steph's up there. Draymond's up there. You know, Porzingis, Al Horford, about 40. So all them guys they're up there. So, but if they can do it for one more year, And if they stay healthy, the whole thing is being healthy in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But the thing that hurt them, because they started the year off nice. But then some of the guys got hurt. But then I guess Porzingis and Horford, they got them later on in the season because, Boston, I don't know if Boston started trading over. I'm still shocked with Boston there. Said Drew Holiday, he was with Portland. I'm like, man, they got rid of all their guys, and the Celtics are still looking good. They're probably going to come out of the East.
The backup center, he's with the Spurs. He's the backup with San Antonio.
Wow.
All right, good night, Kendall.
Yeah, but don't think Moses Moody got hurt too.
I think Golden State is missing that other outside shooter in Klay Thompson.
Moses Moody.
I think I don't think they can run that system. I think that Steve Kerr, because he even Salah resigned. He says, well, if you don't make the playoffs the last 2 or the last 3 years, I don't think he has the pieces in place to run that system. I think he ran Mark Jackson's system all the way until the wheels fell off. Mark Jackson put that team in place, and then he was gone. Steve Kerr, we know that system was in place because Luke Walton was a coach one year, and the record was great. And if Steve Kerr had stayed out one game, Luke Walton would have been the coach for the All-Star game. And Steve Kerr came back that one game before, and then ended up Popovich or someone had to have the record. And I just believe that Steve Kerr benefited from having Greg Popovich and Tex Stram. So he had a little combination of that. And I believe that system was always run with we had 2 players who could hit that outside shot. Let's even go to the Bulls back in the day. Ron Harper, who used to be a high flyer, changed his whole game. And Ron Harper, if you left him open, he was on that 72 and 10 key. You had Jordan, you had Pippen. Then you also had it in the Lakers. What good was Derek Fisher? Give him an outside shot to win the game. So I believe that they needed another shooter so that Draymond Green, who's a tweener, could do whatever he needs to do. Jimmy Butler's going to have space. All you do is pack it down, and that's how people were beating him.
All right.
You know who put the team together? Jerry West.
Yes, he did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But don't forget when Mark Johnson had that team, Draymond Green won't starting.
No.
When Steve Kerr came in, he the one put Draymond Green in that line.
Yeah, because he had a kid named David Lee.
From the Knicks.
Yep.
Hey, that's true, Bruce. That's true. All right. Listen, did I get everybody? Everybody comment on that?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. MVP, man. Who you guys think will be the MVP? MVP finalists.
SGA.
Wow.
If I had a vote, I'd vote for Joker.
Wow. Okay. Who you got, Henry?
SGA.
Who you got, Kendall?
I would go for Wembanyama, but SGA is going to win it.
So that'd be 2 in a row for him, right?
Yeah, well, he broke Wilt Chamberlain's record, got the best record in the league. He's
only
on top.
guard
There's
to
nothing
average
changed.
55% shooting. Only guard. Yep. Yeah, he's going to
broke
win.
Michael Jordan's record of 53.5, averaging
best
30
record.
points and 55% shooting. Best record in the league. Got to give it to him.
Now look at Joker's numbers. He the center. He the center, led the league in triple doubles, led the league in assists, led the league in rebounding. You know what I mean?
Come on, Don. What do you say, Don?
I'm
but he
going
still
with
don't got
Shea.
the best record. SGA got the best record in the league. Got the win.
I'm going with Shea. I hear what Bruce is saying, but remember
Me too. Joker's a bad man.
They got to give it to Shea.
Hey, do you think Joker's going to finish this season as one of the greatest centers ever? Is he now in the conversation?
I think he's in the conversation right now, man.
With Kareem and I think so too.
The only thing will hold him back from that is the defensive end. See, if you're looking at all offense, yes, he won the best ever played. But if you're looking at overall where they got the Elijah Wilds and the boys for playing that good defense, no, he ain't the best. He the best offensive center.
Come on.
I agree with that, Bruce.
You know what I mean?
The Joker. Who you talking about, Bruce? The Joker?
Yeah, I'm talking about the Joker.
Talking about Joker.
If you're looking at all around center play, he would never be considered the best that ever played. But if you're looking at the best offensive center, other than that Sky Hook, Joker's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's never been another center that got better offense than Joker.
Been that Shaq in there.
But on
I don't agree with that, Bruce. I think Kareem had better offense than Joker too.
No.
Not at all levels.
No. Come on. That's Scott
No one's
Hook.
ever been able to score on every level like this guy.
No. Right.
That's
Come
Scott
on.
Hook. Everywhere that the Joker make a basket, Kareem could do it with a hook shot.
No, but I agree. That Scott Hook is the best shot ever for me.
Seeing Kareem
Most
making Scott Hook from the
shot.
corner.
Right.
Take him from anywhere.
From the free throw line.
Deep in
I'm not
the
going to
corner.
put the Joker over Kareem.
No, I'm talking about only on offense. I mean, if you take away Kareem Scott Hook, it's not even close. You could take away Joker's 3-point, and he still got a better offense. You know what I mean? He's a better passer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only thing Kareem had that was better than Joker is that Scott Hook.
He played better defense too.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what's gonna keep Joker from being the best.
Well, what about Chamberlain though, Bruce? Chamberlain was a great scorer too, though. He could score. I mean, he did a lot of dunking and stuff, but he could score.
Yeah, but I'm saying he won't know. I mean, Joker's shooting them from everywhere, man. Come on.
Here, you know what? You guys seen the logo yet? You see that movie yet? The logo?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to watch it. I know.
Oh, that's good, Don. I ain't gonna tell you then. That's good. But one thing I can tell you by watching that, huh?
The logo.
It's a story. Yeah, it's a story about Jerry West.
Yeah,
it's called the logo.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm getting ready to watch it.
I was gonna say what I noticed about that. This is why you can not diminish. You can't ever do it. But the Celtics, man, they wasn't playing nobody back. I mean, the Lakers was like playing in the backyard, and they was playing the Celtics every year, and they had everybody and their mother on the Celtics team. That's
right.
Yeah, that's why that when you do the errors against errors, they wasn't playing a soul. Watch it, Don, when you watch the logo.
Well, you're right.
I mean, Jerry West, they had him sitting in. He was staying in like Motel 6 with his kids.
Yeah, but you're right, Walter. It was only 8 teams back then.
Yeah, man.
And then the team that was pretty good was Philly. You know, they had Hal Guerrero and them boys like that. And
but Red Auerbach had everybody on that team.
Red Auerbach had everybody. He had all the Jones boys, Bill Russell, Bob Cousy. He had everybody, man.
We got them blacks too. He knew he had to work with them blacks.
Sat Sanders.
That's what I said. Sat Sanders, Casey Jones, Sam Jones. He had them all.
Casey Jones.
All right,
Homer Jones.
707. I just want to
I'm
show
going
you.
home.
I just want to show you guys the love I have for this man. All right, before we sign off, I got a lot of love for this guy that's coming up right here. All right, Magic Johnson. I took this here and I want to show y'all. I got no hate towards this guy. He was MVP. Magic was a 12-time All-Star and a 5-time NBA champion. He was often in the top running for the award, finishing his career with 9 selections to the All-NBA first team. I just want to share that with y'all. There's no hate towards Magic, all right? I want to share that with y'all, man, if y'all believe me or not, okay? All right. Mr. Henry, man.
Hey, Walt, what you tell him? Thanks for showing us something we didn't know about.
Something I don't know, man.
I'm the best point guard ever played the
I was
game.
about to go in there. I was about to go in there and get my Magic Johnson shirt put on with it.
From my perspective, Bruce. All right, to show you that I watch all this. Magic was a bad boy. All right, Henry, close out the prayer, man. Unless you guys got something you want to talk about.
Anybody got anything they want to say before we?
No, I'm just saying, watch the logo. That's a good documentary, man.
I saw a little bit of it the other night. I went in the room and it was on. Huh?
What channel was it on?
It's on
Amazon
Prime.
Amazon Prime. Okay. All right. Hallelujah. Adonai Yahweh, the great I am, the great eternal God. We give you praise. We give you glory. We give you honor. We thank you, Father, for your goodness, for your grace, for your love. We ask, Lord, that you bless every household that is represented here tonight. In the mighty name of Jesus.
Yes.
Lord, meet every need, Father. And Lord, we thank you, Lord, as the audience. We ask that everyone that was watching, Lord, that you bless their household, Father, in the mighty name of Jesus. And Lord, most of all, we thank you because of the greatest gift you gave to us, Lord, that we now have the bread of life, your Son, the Lord Jesus Christ, who was the Lamb of God that takes away the sins of the world. We give you praise, we give you glory, we give you honor. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right,
All
brother.
right, gentlemen.
This is a great show tonight, man. I'm with you guys all night. Great show.
Yep,
We got
y'all
some
have a
good
good
games
one.
coming out tonight, right?
Yes,
So we gotta
sir.
watch.
Yeah.
Lakers 10:30.
All right.